this is Victor. I'm here with a new weekly painting, and this time I'm going to show you easy, fast way to paint schools, and it's the way that I used to paint most of my schools. There are a lot of schools. Normally I paint a lot of schools. When you paint in Games Workshop miniatures, you will always paint a lot of schools. So this is a method that I use. There are several ways to paint it, and this is just my method. So I will start using Usbati bone on this miniature. This half is in red. We start from red. You can start almost from any color. If you start from black or brown, it's going to work even better. But as this is the color I used to do, this is the backpack of one of my possess. So I will just apply a thin layer of Usbati bone. You can apply, there is another color that is pretty similar. You can also use this one that is Screaming School. Any of these two can work. Even you can use the flaky one flesh. There are any creamy color, you can use it to paint first the school. So just be careful, very thin layer, and especially where there are the teeth and the most detail, apply a very thin layer. Another thing is, as you see, I'm not painting inside of the edge holes and inside of the A nose. It's not needed. We are going to do a wash, and then even though you see that it's looking like red, it's not going to be visible anymore later on. So yeah, I'm painting here next to the spike. So I will apply this base, Usbati bone, Screaming School, any cream color, and I will be back once we finalize. So next step that I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a wash of Seraphim Sepia. So I can use medium brush, sorry, and just apply the wash. Seraphim Sepia can be a little bit tricky and will leave sometimes it's leaving some brights. We are going to do that after that, the second wash with Agax Air Shade. So this is the wash with Seraphim Sepia, and now we wait until this dries completely. So this goes looking like after applying the Seraphim Sepia wash, and now what we are going to do, we are going to apply a second wash of Agax Air Shade. So we take Agax Air Shade, this time I will apply the wash mainly in the edge hole and around the mouth and the nose. Just not put too much of Agax Air Shade, just a little bit to make this creases more noticeable. Okay, so we are not going to apply more. We can apply a little bit here on this spike, but we are going to do this metallic later on, and that's all. And now we wait until this dry before doing the next step. Sorry, I did it all off camera. So what I did is I applied just some wash of Agax Air Shade here on the eyes, you can see, and on the nose, and I applied some Agax Air Shade on here around this spike that is hit. Okay, so I do that, and now we let it dry. We wait until this dries. So I will be back once the Agax Air Shade is completely dry. So once the wash is completely dry, we are going to start highlighting with Usbati bone. that was the base color we used, so I use the same base color. I would always start highlighting the edges that I did. I think needs to be more, and again I go out of like that. So I start normally on top of the A-holes, and I will almost highlight everything with the base color. Here also will depend how rusted you want this to look like. As you can see, and then here on the spars we're going to highlight the teeth. And the nose. Here. You can see it's a method that is quite easy, straightforward, and if you have to do a lot of skulls or a lot of skeletons, it's working quite well and you have a very nice result. I will leave some of the shades here from the Seraphim Sepia, yeah, and I will leave also some of this here at the back. This is what it looks like, and now the final touch that you can do. Here you have to be very careful. Normally I use palette witch flesh because it's not pure white. Have a little bit of creamy or pinkish color. Will do. Just some small accents. So you can see I do here on top of the A's. We'll do on the nose. You can do a little bit on the teeth. Here on the teeth, be very careful. You don't want to. Okay. Then on the side, what you can do is if you feel that there is too much brown around this thing, the shade, you apply too much wash, you always can come with Usbati bone. And clean a little bit this part. And this is a way to do skulls, very easy, straightforward, and that's all. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.